Hello, good evening. Welcome to Rose, Psychic Investigator. So guys, for those of you, I'll start with a quick intro for those of you who are not on my Patreon group, because I'm probably going to make this public on YouTube at some point soon. And so what's happened lately, well, I guess in the last couple days, really, well, like the last day or so, I found this app called Otter, O-T-T-E-R, and it transcribes audio, okay? And some people have asked how I started doing visions. And when I started doing visions, basically the way I would do it is I would record what I was, because it's the kind of thing, it's a little bit like automatic writing in some ways, that you have to kind of let go of the control, like let it just come through you, okay? And so I would record the audio, okay? And I was doing different things. Yes, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't remember, guys. I think it could have been even just yesterday. Oh, I had already done, that's right, I had already done these audios, and I was not going to share that with everyone. But I felt like some of it was so interesting that I wanted to share. And the audio is a bit more like notes, because it's much shorter, and it just has it's kind of like flows, okay? But it's not the right format for YouTube, so I'm going to keep that to Patreon. So if you're interested, you can go over there and listen. But the point is that what happens with these audio readings is that you become kind of it's much easier to ask different questions, okay, and details about questions, and whenever because it never goes beyond, let's say, 8 minutes or something, okay? Usually it's like 2-3 minutes, 4, something like that. So anyway, so I was able to do a lot of different readings over the weekend, and to sort of like narrow in an area that's going to be the most important, because of course there's so much going on that is difficult to really, get to it, okay? So now that I'm fresh from I did an introduction reading, audio reading, and now I'm going to get into more depth, okay, on the areas that were suggested to me. And the latest audio was also kind of a confirmation of other things that had popped up over the weekend that I added. So I'm going to use the cards and also vision too. But so these are the topics, guys, that I want to focus on, okay? First, it's like so much, guys, I have to like stop and just focus and remember the one thing. Okay, so the first thing that okay, let me just say what I saw, okay, for the upcoming week, and then I'm gonna zoom in, probably do one video per topic. Okay, so the first thing it said that we should be calm to our families and stay calm, as a lot of instability is going to come out, but it's temporary and it's necessary for rebirth, for growth and rebirth. And so we could look into that, but I think that was a really interesting message, right? To say that there's going to be a lot of instability. It's part of it, and if you are more, I guess, a spiritual person, you are aware that this is coming up, so don't be scared and don't get fearful. Okay, that's number one. Number two is that what I've been seeing a lot, okay, this issue of this so-called explosion, the bombshell that's gonna happen before the Kavanaugh hearing, that's gonna kind of create chaos. Okay, so I got more information. I'd already gotten confirmation about this before. I guess there were like lots of little audio snippets, like mini readings, I guess. And it's the NRA connected money, okay? And I believe it's going to come out, there's going to be indictments, not of the Republicans yet, but of the intermediaries, okay? Whoever was sending this money to the campaigns through the RA, something like that. And I believe this is big enough that this is going to affect the Republicans massively, because this is the moment where they understand they're not going to win. Okay, so this is very important, okay, guys? Their scheme to try to like, oh, it's the FBI, no. What? Stop, no. Like, it doesn't work, because shit's hitting the fan, everything is coming out, okay? So that's going to be the big bombshell, Okay, I assume it's going to be, they were going to be indicted. I don't know if quite yet, but it's going to be the moment for the people that are on Trump's side, meaning the criminal ones, okay, who have committed these crimes, have colluded with the Russians or whatever you call it. They're going to be like, whoa, there's no way out of here. Okay. Oh, the ship is sinking. Yeah, it's like a Titanic. Some people survive, others sink if you're not thinking. So kind of like that, okay? So it's like, it is what it is for them. And so by the time we get to the Kavanaugh hearing, their minds are like wandering, and this would explain why so many more of them will have chosen to vote for against confirmation, okay? Because they want to, the ones who kind of want to try to appear halfway decent, okay? So that's that, guys. Remember how I said I think something else is going to come up. It's going to make the Kavanaugh hearing seem relatively minor. The other thing I saw, and this is redundant to the people on Patreon because I've done a lot of readings on the Kavanaugh situation all the time, and I saw that there was so I guess this was before I'm just kind of logging back on Patreon, and I saw that a lot of people said, oh, Ronan Farrow is doing an article on this, and there's all this information about all the women coming up, and I saw that indeed there have been these date rapes, probably at the Yale campus, related to the college. I remember because I know the Yale campus, so it's like it looked very familiar to me. I don't know exactly the location, but it was the wood paneled room. All the places I anyway, doesn't matter. So it's like basically to suggest to me that the whole thing with the rapes or attempted rapes, whatever it is not something that happens in an it's not, for example, guys know I watch Forensic Files, right? But it's nothing like Forensic Files, because Forensic Files is always like it's always one person, random person following someone, going to someone's house. This was social, okay? There was always people around, and there was always, in a way, not always perpetrated by group of people, but the group knew, and it was always against the women who were within the group. Okay, it wasn't like a stranger. This was what's sad about it, that the women felt so betrayed because they were their friends, supposedly their friends, right? Until this happened. So anyway, so that's that. The other thing that came up was about Ivanka. I don't know if you guys, because it's like there's so much information. It was about Ivanka, and it said Ivanka is she's going through a lot of trouble, and then she decides to start to push Trump to resign. She wants him out. Okay, she's like, it's just like and it said that Trump is still going to be at the White House by the end of the week, but that by the end of the week, like on Friday or something, the White House is going to be under rubble, like a rubble, right? Meaning that this is like not literal, of course, it's just figuratively speaking, that there's going to be ruins. Okay, so that's so sad. No. No. Stop. Anyway, okay. So, no wrinkles, stop a wrinkle. So okay, guys, so that's it. And so let me start also with cards, okay, because I feel like I already, the information is very clear now, because I go through mini reading before big reading. Yeah. So that's that, guys. Okay, all right, I'm gonna stop for now and go to cards. Okay, guys, so I'm ready now with cards. So as I had explained before, there's a lot of events coming up. So I just want to elaborate it further on what the other vision suggested about the advice for us. So let me start with that. So what's the advice for us in terms of dealing with what's coming this week? What is the advice? Let's start here. Okay. Oh, look, guys, this card is great because it's like this. It's the revelation of something important. The truth comes out. Okay. So then we have, let's see. Just a couple of those, let's see. Yeah, so Knight of Swords. So this, I think of it as energy too. So I'm almost more inclined to think of it as the energy of revealing the truth comes out. Okay, it's coming out. Okay. All right, so then let's see below. A lot of money. A long time. I think basically, guys, it looks like something here is gonna, the energy changes. Okay, so this is also, swords has to do with air, and that's sort of like mental energy, right? Let's see, I'm just trying to figure out because the camera location is weird. Okay, so all right, so then we have okay, so next let's do this one. Okay, a false person. Okay, so something, okay, let's see, it's two. Oh look, oh no, was it Trump? Could be Trump. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so the false person is revealed. Okay, there's always all these false people, right? So then let's see, these two are kipper, guys, so I'm gonna do two sets of kippers. Oh look, wow, this is sad news. Okay, she has a hanky, she's crying. Sad news. And what is this? Work. So the false person is revealed. Okay, the revelation of truth, probably the false person. And this is also a card of it could be the donors, guys, since I saw that. Okay, the money, the shady money. So let's see now. Next is, now this is the Sibylla. Okay. Oh look, a letter. There's a letter. Really? Look at a letter. A little letter. You get a letter. Oh, look, guys, the matrimonio, the deal. Okay, there's a news about the deal, document about the deal. Could be indictment. Uh-oh, Nemika upside down. So revelation of the enemy. Something shady man comes, truth about the man. Okay, which man? The people who are drunk. Yeah, I could think of these as the Republicans, guys, because you could see these guys are drinking wine. Okay, upside down. So they're drunken with power. I think of it this way. Okay, so for a long time the work has like essentially made them lose touch with reality. A lot of money, sad news, and a revelation of an enemy. So it could be that the money comes from the enemy, and this is the energy of law, I think, and exposing the deals here, and the news could be even indictments here about the false person. But essentially this is the news here. Now it's interesting because when I look back, okay, what was the question? The question is, how do we deal with this? So I think it's just explaining to us the gist of really what's going to happen. Okay, all right, so it didn't tell us. I don't think it's advice, but whatever. Okay, so now let's move on to the other things that were pointed out to us, which was tell me about the suggestion of the NRA money, people indicted. Tell me about the tenure is not the word, yeah, the tenor of the, like, who was involved in the indictments that supposedly are going to come this week. Isolation, okay, somebody hidden. It could also be a hidden. Oh look, wrong focus. The focus of the money is wrong. Yeah, so hidden money. Okay, it could be aggression, anger, over time, for a long time, opposition. Okay, let me just pull out all the cards, guys, and then we'll talk about it, because I already got, oh look, oh, I'm sorry, really? Bereavement? Somebody is there as crying? Really? Oh my god, look, it's amazing, this camera, because it's the iPad, and I could put in, when I finally figure out how to place it correctly, you could see the details of the cards. Even I can't see. Oh look, there's somebody here dead. Oh really? Ivanka? Really? Oh my god, this guy looks like Bruce Orr a little bit. Look, interesting. He's like, bitch, I survived, you didn't. Okay, so then let's see what else. Oh look, the rich girl. I think this is material. I've said before, this is materialism. This is sometimes young women, but I think it has to do with, like, look at her jewelry and all that superficial ideas. Okay, I think of it this way. Okay, then what do we have here? Oh look, oh no, trübe Gedanken, worried thoughts. Really? Are you sure? Ein langer Weg. a long way. So interesting, these cards, both of these cards actually suggest a long time. But let me get more cards here, and then we can have conversations about, okay, look, Casa de Campagna, that means private life, right? Then Viaggio, something foreign. So then we have here, oh guys, again, the letter. Oh really, you have a letter for you, bitch. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh my god, love it, guys. Look, remember how I said the money, the bank accounts? Okay, perfect. Okay, so, wow. Yeah, so this is the thing, guys. Okay, so first we have mountain, that means opposition or something going on for a long time. Again, another card of a long time, and money. If we think of the context of these questions, right, we know that from many reports, the money that went into the NRA, that was funneled into the NRA, was part of a long-term project to create opposition and aggression within the U.S., right? So this card is not just money, it's a specific card related to bank accounts. Okay, think of it as that way. So it's just basically bank accounts. So then what do we have here? Aggression, right? Worry, letter. So also people are worried, okay? And you could also say that the aggression here, or the aggression that we perceive, has to do with the worry about the letter, the documents that connect to the bank account, worry about the stuff that has been going on for a long time, and aggression that has been going on for a long time as a form through opposition. Okay. Then we have here wrong focus and money, and for surface money, foreign. Okay. So you see what I mean? It's kind of like this was a surface organization meant to, if you think what is, like, let's think wrong focus money, false superficial money, and foreign. So it's like you would funnel money in for the wrong reasons, right? To use it as an excuse, but to do something else differently. So this is isolation, sometimes madness, something hidden, like a person working in isolation, unending, private life. So those people who were working in isolation to divert the money as a means to create an aggression, there's an ending to this would, if you think of the institution, right, the facade, end of the facade, there are worries because it has been going on for a long time. And also, guys, if you think of this card, trübe Gedanken, right, the worry, it also means, if you think of what the NRA has done in terms of propaganda, right, they're creating this bullshit to worry people over time, right? The propaganda stuff. And the private life, foreign. So there's something hidden in the private about the foreign power. It leads to a letter. What is the letter? Money related to finances. You see what I mean? So behind the scenes, this foreign power has been financing that way. Okay? All right. So that was, I thought it was cool, guys. It's pretty interesting. Very interesting. Okay. All right. So how do Republicans feel about this information? Because that's what the reading suggested, guys, that the Republicans would freak out. So what do the Republicans in general feel when this stuff comes out? Are they happy? Are they happy? This is bullying, guys. Interesting. Oh, they're upset. Oh, really? Oh, energy is not so good. They're a little apathetic. Really? Are you sure? Why? It's not celebrating? Oh my god, look, guys, how do they feel? This is guilt and sadness, like a heavy burden. Okay, oh no, really? Oh, hidden. Yeah, bitch? You had secrets? It's over, bitch. Talking shit about Ruth Orr? This is what you get. Oh my god, look. I'm so sad for you. No, I'm not. I'm not sad for you. Okay, so then, okay, what else? Oh no, look. Oh, that's really? Look. Somebody, really? Oh. Oh, look, meetings. So shady meeting is, yeah, so see my notes. Teamwork, projects, cooperation. They cooperated, right? They cooperated together. Negotiations. Really? Oh, yeah. We discussed illegal things in these meetings. Yeah, Okay, so then here we have kurze Krankheit. So they're all going to be sick. This is, literally the translation is short sickness. So they're going to have to go to bedroom many times because they feel sick. And obviously this card, guys, means there's something outside of your control that's happening. that, you know, is happening. So let's see what else. Oh, look, a little letter. Eine Spielkarte aus der Stadt Stadt Altenburg. So this was a play. This is just a how these cards are sold. It's a card game from the city of Altenburg. Anyway, so this is a angenehmer Brief. So it's a good news. Good news for you, bitch. No, I don't think so. Usually, guys, the cards that have to do with news, it really depends on the cards that are around them. As you can see, you get news, you go to bed, you cry. Okay, it's looking good for you. So what else? Okay. Oh no, really? Oh my God, love it, guys. You see this amica sincera, right? So it's upside down. So it's a fake friend. I have a fake friend. She said we are friends. We are not. Look, what is that? Oh my God, I love it, guys. Un po' di denaro, right? A little bit of money. When it's like this, it suggests time to save money. Okay, you're not going to lose money, but it's time to watch your finances. So, guys, this is perfect. Okay, now let me I keep talking. I want to get the cards out and then talk. Oh my God, the revelation of enemy. Oh yeah, really? Oh yeah. Oh my God, my favorite card, guys. Look, the Republicans, that's them. They are criminals. They do the wrong things. They always do the wrong things. So, okay, let's now talk about it. So this is in some ways bullying to okay, now let me just start. Actually, you know what, let me just start here at the bottom. Okay, because I can pull it. So cards, something hidden, okay, and then a letter, and then the criminals. So the criminals that were hidden behind the scenes doing crimes, they get a letter. They get a letter because they do wrong things. The crime is over, bitch. So anyways, guys, I have to remember that this is about how do the Republicans feel. They feel terrible. They're sick. They're sick because they know they've been revealed as enemies. Okay, but anyway, so I just want to say again, what's the revelation of what has happened behind the scenes through an indictment shows that they are criminals. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Guilt. Okay. Short illness. Revelation of enemy. Okay, so that means they're sick. They can't do anything about it. They're depressed because they're guilty and they were revealed as enemies. And then apathy, meetings, and then they have to save money. Okay, now I wanted to point out these combinations here, guys, because it shows that this is, and I think I've seen this before, and people have mentioned this, journalists have mentioned this. The Republicans accepted this is treason, right? So stolen money, they decided to get this thing together, and this is treason. So, and then saving money. So when they got into a situation where they feel like they didn't have enough money, they needed money for their campaigns, they're like, well, let's just take this money, who cares, right? So this is it. They know, guys, I've said this before, they know that they're doing illegal things and they're going to be exposed. So they feel sad. They are simply sad about it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So, okay, so this is apart from Kavanaugh, guys, remember? So they are having a great week. It's definitely for sure they have a great week. Okay, so then let's move to now. Okay, so then the other, what were the other things that we mentioned? Okay, so what happens, obviously, obviously I've seen a lot of things related to the Kavanaugh hearing, but how will the Kavanaugh hearing go once these things are exposed? Meaning, will this impact the Kavanaugh hearing? Oh my God, look, competition and factions, they're fighting. Oh really? Oh my God, painful ending. Oh no, really? You're such a great guy, Kavanaugh. Oh no, he's gonna be popular in prison, Kavanaugh. Oh, so the book is secret. Secret information. Yeah, came out about him. Oh, look, guys, you know, I want to talk about this card first. It's about conversations, but a lot of times it's about two people or more people having a conversation. So you see secret conversations, right? So there's a fight and a painful ending after secret conversations, right? Secrets come out. Okay, secrets about more than one person. Okay, all right. Could also be the news that comes out, okay? All right, so then we have one, the gifts, receiving a gift, so money. Main person, this could be Christine, guys, right? Let's see what else. Your work could also be, I sometimes see that card as Russia, so we'll see. can you imagine if also it comes out the stuff about the money? Oh look, this is the loyal person. Sometimes it's a good, oh no, I'm sorry, this is not the cards I wanted. This is the wrong. I already pulled these out. Okay, this is change. Eine Veränderung. Really, there's a change. Oh yeah. A change. Oh yeah. Just changes. Oh, look at them. Diebstahl. Oh look, guys. Oh yeah. Look, I take your money. I take your money. I am stolen money. Take it for you. Okay, so changes dishonored because of dishonesty. Okay, so guys, this to me suggests. Okay, well, I mean, I keep talking before I pull out the cards. I need to take out cards and then explain later. Okay, so let's see here. Oh no, look, bad gossip, bad negative conversations. Oh yeah, really? Really? They do that? No, they don't. This is a person, a good person could be. It's a person who wants something. Oh, this could be her. This could be Christine, guys. Yeah, this is exactly spreading gossips, spreading misinformation about Christine. Dr. Ford, aka Dr. Ford. Our friend, Dr. Ford. This is also, I think of his card, guys, interesting as misinformation like this. And it's also lack of focus. Okay, so in a sense, let's see what else. Oh no, melancholia, so losses. So, guys, yeah. Interesting. So, okay, so this is what I think what happens here. Okay, so how this impacts the Kavanaugh hearing is, this is fights, okay, gifts, and negative disinformation. So, if we look at this is fights, painful ending, secret comes out and becomes through conversations. Now, this is gifts received through work. This could very well be Russia, guys, because I see this is receiving gifts through work creates change because there is theft. So the money, you see what I'm saying? So the gift is campaign contributions, I believe, okay? And this is for the work they've done, meaning their job as politicians, right? So this is connected to something negative. And here is the misinformation about Christine, lack of focus and loss. So you see what I'm saying? So I feel like this definitely affects. They were trying to scapegoat her, okay, but it's the painful ending because of the work, and also Christine, okay. But I think, like I said before, guys, I believe that this is secret changes, loss of focus, conversation about something illegal, and again, loss, melancholia, like I think the stopping, okay. But there's again here the card of painful ending, and it's something bad happening. I don't think there's, right? So this is how this impacts the hearing. But let's see what happens. I've done a million times, but let's just might as well. So what happens at the actual hearing? Yeah, this is money, shady money, wrong focus. Oh yeah, this is a good person again. Came out, house, loyalist to the White House. It could be that there's this. Oh, that's right, the money guys and the shady focus from the loyalists of the White House. So it could be that there's information about this money. And then, oh no, look, Jonas. Jonas is like, I'm hungry, bitch. I want to eat. Gloomy thoughts. So people want to jump. I want to jump into the sea because I made mistakes, right? So what happens at the hearing? Let's go back here. Oh my God, look, who's this person? Reicher guter Herz. A rich, good man, okay. Oh, it could be him. Could be him, maybe. Who's this? Seine Gedanken, his thoughts. So interesting. Okay, let's see. So I just want to get all the cards out and we'll talk about this. We'll talk more information. Oh no, my God, permanent ending. Oh no, I'm so sad for you. Really, bitch? Oh yeah. Oh look. Oh my God, Casa de Tita. That would be White House. Really? Permanent ending? Really? Why? I wonder what that is. Oh my God, lack of loyalty. Right? So treason. Somebody has treason. Really? What is that? Mercante, that's business. So guys, very interesting. Okay, so you have here that something wrong with money, the court, and a permanent ending. And then you have, this is a group of people, 3 people getting together to do wrong work. So teamwork of shady things. So these shady works connected to the White House. Okay, this is a good, I think this is loyalists or a good person. That could be Kavanaugh, and lack of loyalty. Okay, so it could also suggest that whoever was loyal to him turned around. Okay, and it could be that this person could also represent, no, I don't think it's person. It's just people that are loyal to the White House, because the White House card is depicted twice here. It's significant, okay? So he is, it could also mean that he's a part of the loyalist group, and he does tourism. Oh yeah. So then we have here the White House worries, and then business. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so the White House wants business. That's right. In a way, the White House has interest in business, but I think essentially it could mean that it's this shady business that comes, there's a netting to this shady business, okay, something connected to the White House, because it was all, yeah, it's like court mistakes, regrets related to Kavanaugh, his thoughts. Okay, so yeah, all this money, guys, it's interesting because what's coming up here is not necessarily the women. In this case, is the money. Okay, so can you imagine how much has to come up? Because right now all we have is the women's stuff. So it shows that really it's like, could be the White House is screwed here because of this financial connections to the Kavanaugh. Okay, and stuff's gonna come out. So it looks good for him. Will he be confirmed this week? Oh shit, look, upside down. No. Prison and looking good for you, Kavanaugh. Oh yeah. Oh look, he's cut because of shady dealings, problems with the relationships. He's embroiled, connected to this. It's like he can't escape this, and there's a scythe cuts because of shady dealings. Oh look, so very likely he's going to be confirmed. Oh my god, look, prison. Oh yeah. That's great. It's great for him. Oh, look. Poor person, that's the judge. That is, here, do we know this man? We know him. As Jeff Sessions. I'm here. How do I go? We have, oh, look, the gift. Geschenken bekommen, right? You're receiving gifts. Oh, really? Oh, no. What is that? House, right? This is yellow house. Could be white. It was, usually right house. So there's illegal. The person has done something illegal here, and then it's like receiving these gifts. So it looks good, baby. Oh no, this is a chagrin, right? Sadness. So it's very sad. Okay. Oh no, tears. Don't cry for. Oh no, trap. Feels like prison, guys. Okay, can I tell you how many cards? Like prison. 3 to. Okay, it looks good for you. Oh yeah. I thought you were going to work with the compound finance reform. Okay, no, here. This I already did. Okay, so let's see. Oh, woo! No, it's safe to say he's not going to be confirmed thief. So, guys, okay, can I tell you? I'm so sad for you. So, okay, look at this. Check it out. So, shady dealings, White House, something illegal is revealed. Okay. Okay, that's, let's just do this. Yeah, so illegal connection, like bound by this illegal thing, something cutting, shady dealings. Prison, or something illegal, right? Connected to the court man, meaning him, right? The judge, receiving money, receiving something from the White House, money, gifts, contributions. Sad news, very sad news. Trap means some sort of prison or deception. Unending, again, death card, something illegal is revealed. So you see what I mean? It looks terrible. And if you look at it, this is like shady connections, prison, very sad news for him. He is kind of like bound and somewhat mentally imprisoned. These two are prison cards right next to him. So deception and prison. Okay, prison, look, there's prison left, right on top of him. And here is the money that he received. So you see what I'm saying? It looks good for him. No, it does not. So cutting because of the receiving the gifts, and ending here, shady dealings in the White House, revelation of something illegal. So you see what I'm saying? He's so, no, it looks terrible for him. No way he's going to be, okay. So the other thing that the reading showed was Trump and Ivanka. So what is Trump thinking of resigning at all? What is what is going on through his mind? And what about what I saw related to Ivanka, like Ivanka wanting him to leave? What's the deal with that? I'm just gonna pull the cards, guys, and then I'm gonna see what it says. Okay. Okay, so we have here money, okay, and moving on from a disappointment and ending an opportunity. So I feel like, okay, and then we have here, this card usually connects to Russia to me. This is big hope, big water, change. Could be Ivanka, who knows. Okay, so this is a journey, something foreign. Zusammenkunft is meeting, okay, togetherness. And the Gerichtsperson, that's the law person, okay? I'm sorry, the court person. Okay, and then we have here the Biedu, what is it called? The love note upside down, negative surprise. Then we have the quid pro quo upside down. So, okay, so we have here the hope, foreign power meeting, court person. So and here we have, okay guys, this is what I think. I think this is an opportunity, an end of an opportunity to end. Okay, so I think she could be hurt. She reminds him that it's time to move on from cut the losses, and maybe it's time to end it. Okay, the hope or the vague dream turns sour. Okay, here is the foreign power. There were meetings with the foreign power and also some sort of lawyer, court person here that may have told them, look, you're done, bitch. Okay, and here's negative, like moving on from a disappointment of, this is the foreign power and the negative news. What is the surprise about? Money here, the quid pro quo, the money that came from Russia somehow, and whoever worked. This is Dona de Servizio, that would be, it's called the maid card, but if you see, this person has this going, it's like moving on in life, it's like moving up. So it's like a person, whoever helped, like I said before in the visions, the person who helped this money, who was the person who was assisting somehow transferred or transport this money. And this could be the person, this is the, I don't necessarily think it's Kavanaugh, guys. I think it's somebody related to the investigation. Okay, could have said, look, this is an opportunity for the person, whoever, it's like, could also be that somebody talked, because it's like this person, the servizio is not a very necessarily a high level person. Okay, so it could have been somebody talked, somebody who was a relatively small fish, got something, okay, meaning got sort of a deal of some sort. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, you know. It's like she's telling him, this is cut the losses. Okay, it's like, this is Zusammenkunft is meeting about ending. Okay, meeting about ending once this quid pro quo is revealed. So that's good, guys. So wow. So what will have happened by the very end of the week? What will be the balance of the very end of the week? Asserting yourself, executing something, election. Okay, let's just get this out. Yeah, interesting. This is asserting oneself, asserting ourselves, starting to execute something. Election. Dotard, okay. This is success in love, that's a marriage deal. Expectation, something within 3 months, or also expecting the deal. This is großes Glück, that's big luck, but also in this context it means the big, you know, the big win, the big money. And this is Ehestandsrate, so that's the card of the state of marriage, which is interesting in the context of Trump here. And then we have the retired man. Well, he's orange, right? So there's orange monster. Yeah, except that Trump doesn't like dogs. So, and this is, guys, this is interesting because this is a card of loyalty. Again, it's upside down. So the retired orange man is not loyal. No. Dispiacere. This is negative news, right? Viaggio, that's something foreign. So the state of marriage between the foreign power and dotard. Negative news about the big luck connected to the election, right? How this whole thing, this is a deal in the expectation related to, and I think this is the Erstandskata would suggest, okay, that there is something about what is this, because if you see here, guys, these cards are connected in some way. These are also Kipper, okay, and this one means there was a deal in place, and this one asks in some ways, what is this? How does this deal stand? Okay, so there was an expectation related to the deal, and there was a lot of money, but now they're kind of like reassessing where they are. Okay, there was a lot of disappointment also from the foreign power is probably disappointed, and Trump committed treason, and there's disappointment because of the connection to Russia, but also this is like understanding where they are after all of these things. Okay, so I sense here that their connection has changed, or there have been changes related to, I think A, the stuff comes out about their deal, and then B, it suggests that it's not over yet for them, but they have, the whole thing has deflated. Okay, so that's that, guys. Okay, all right, very interesting, guys, right? So wow, so yeah, it's yeah, very interesting. Okay, so that's it. I feel like there's not much more to say, right? It's pretty clear here. I think it's gonna be one of those weeks of great, it's like lifting. This image has come up before, you know, of lifting the curtain, right? Things are being revealed about the nature of the deal that Trump had, the stuff related to money and what the deal was. Okay, and I'm getting the image, guys, of Michael Flynn. There was news a couple days ago about how Michael Flynn was aware. Oh, that's right. This is a Katie McFarland changed her story after stuff came out about Michael Flynn, and said that she knew that Michael Flynn had told her about meetings with Kislyak. Okay. Oh. So you see what I'm saying? So that's that. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Bye.